Hey, good evening, friends. It's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. It's Monday. Time for the Monday mow down. I don't know what the Monday shave. It's Monday. I'm shaving. Gotta go to work tomorrow. Got to get the scruff off so the work wife slash boss lady won't yell at me. She yells at me all the time anyway. Alright, so what are we going to use? Well, I'm hopping on the Finish It February bandwagon, as mentioned by Justin, the Red Island Shaver, in one of his last videos. He picked it up from somebody else, and I don't remember who, so I apologize. But it's February, so you got to pick one thing in your den, or a few things in your den that you're going to try and finish up. And so I'm going to be trying to work my way through this Lea Shave Stick. I'm not going to say I'm going to use it exclusively, but I'm going to try and get as much of it gone before the end of the month as possible. And for the shaver, we're going to be using the Sedef El Cheapo Turkish Shavette. It's got a PermaSharp half blade second use. For the brush, we'll be going with the Wet Shave Club boar brush. Been soaking in the It's Just Shaving coffee mug. Oh no, not It's Just Shaving. Yeah, I'd rather be shaving coffee mug. And because I'm not prepared and a terrible YouTuber, I didn't grab any posts, so give me 1 second. Alright, and this is also going to be the Finish It February, the Nivea Men's. It is just about gone. There's some scraping left in the tub. And then we'll be using the Barbasol Pacific Rush. I don't use this stuff quite at all, really. It's a good scent. It's just not something I like to wear out and about. But since it's just me, that's what I'm using. All right, let's get going. I've talked too much already. Let's see. Last shave was Saturday evening before the Shenyun. Yes, I didn't film that one. I needed to get a real quick shave in so I could get ready for the big date. So I didn't shave it. I apologize. But for that one, I shaved with a DE because I didn't want to take any chances of nicking myself. So I shaved with the Marker 1904, the fantastic Dead Sea soap and splash that was gifted to me by my generous and beautiful lady. Speaking of beautiful, we went on the date. I'd called that show the Shenyun the Chinese opera for about a month since I told you guys about it. Not an opera. There was one operatic performance, but it was more of a traditional Chinese ballet. Fantastic. It was a beautiful show. The colors popped off the screen, or popped off the stage. It was like looking at a high-def TV screen. However, they had the colors arranged in the costumes and the way the stage was lit. It just popped. Like, we got there and we got to our seats. Fantastic seats, by the way. Was really happy and lucky to get those. Just kind of in the center of the theater, right in the middle of the screen. Worked out really nice. I felt they were good seats, but what do I know? I'm not a opera or ballet guy, so I don't know anything about theater seating. Seemed really good. Anyway, so I just remember we were there enjoying the evening, waiting for the show to start. The show starts. The curtain comes up for the first act. So the show was actually just a bunch of different dance performances telling short stories. Each one, or most of them, were from like ancient China. And then there were a couple more that were more modern and seemed to have some undertones about the communist regime being not good. But anyway, so lights go down, curtain comes up, colors pop, and both me and my date were like, like it just took your breath away the way the colors popped, and then the dancing started, and it was amazing. I remember at that point just looking over at my lady, and she was just the biggest smile, mouth just barely agape, like just taking it all in. Fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, that's a good quick lather. although I've been talking for 5 minutes. But nice lather for the shave. All right, so yeah, so it was a compilation of several different acts or performances. Most of them were traditional Chinese dance, or all of them were traditional Chinese dance, I should say. But the costumes and sets were kind of based in ancient China. A couple of them, like I said, were a little more modern. There was one operatic performance, a piano and a opera singer who sang in Chinese. Very interesting. You know, being the uneducated Texas boy that I am, it was unusual to hear opera sang in anything else besides Italian, because that's kind of what most people think when you think about opera, or maybe Russian. But that was pretty impressive. And then a couple more dance numbers. Intermission, fantastic. And come back for the second half. And then there was a performance by a lady who's a master at, I don't remember the name of the instrument. I'm sure you guys have seen it. You would recognize the sound it makes, but it's like a two-string stringed instrument that you play with a bow, kind of sits in your lap. I apologize that I don't remember what it was called, but it was fantastic. And once again, not to sound too uneducated, but it was essentially reminded me of the music that you hear in like the Chinese markets, kind of in the background, or Chinese restaurants. But much more elegant, and accompanied by a beautiful piano piece. It was a really good experience. I'm glad I got the chance to go. My date looked amazing in her dress. I looked pretty good in my suit, I must say. I haven't posted any pictures yet. I'm still not really sure how to incorporate them into the videos without like having the upload take forever. But the suit was fantastic. It fit perfectly. Like I said, my date looked beautiful in her dress. She always looks beautiful, but all done up in a fancy evening attire was just breathtaking. And I joke with her, but I don't know how much I was joking. I think I spent more time looking at her than I did the show. So, whoops. But it was a fantastic show. It was a fantastic evening. Very great experience, and I hope to go back. It's a new performance every year. So, I hope to go back and see it again next year. And I would highly recommend, if you get a chance to go see it, take the time and go see it. It's definitely an amazing experience, especially if you're not somebody who typically goes to the ballet or anything like that. I think for me, it was a good first experience or exposure to a ballet type situation, because it was just all so new and different. It was just really amazing to take it all in. But anyway, that's probably the most exciting thing that has happened to me since the last time I saw you guys and gals. Like I said, fantastic show, fantastic evening with a fantastic lady. What more could I ask for? It was a fantastic shave before that. So yeah, very exciting. Very good evening. This shave is pretty exciting too. I don't know how excited you can get over a bog standard, you know, Lea Shave Stick shave with a Sedef razor, but so far so good. Really happy with it. What else? What else? What else? Like I said, that's the biggest thing. Thanks everybody for all the well wishes and the comments over the past month of hearing me flap my yap about this date. It was definitely one of the most unique dates I've ever been on. Alright, I'm going to stop gushing about my date because you guys are probably tired about that. Don't really have much to say about the shave. American football fans, Super Bowl was last night. I don't know what to say about it. I didn't watch much of the game. I think I watched the last quarter. I'm not a huge football fan. The San Francisco 49ers lost. Kansas City Chiefs had a great come from behind victory. So there you go. Weight loss update. The suit still fit, so I haven't gained any weight since I got fitted. It's been a little less than a month. I weighed in January 1st at 190 point something or another. And my goal was to maintain between 185 and 190. That's my goal for the year. I don't really feel like I need to lose any more weight. Like I said, I was getting kind of weak and puny once I got down to around 185. And I weighed in at 187 and some change. On February 1st, so kept my goal. And the other thing about that is that's been pretty interesting is I have not been doing a ton of meal prep. And I've been eating out and kind of winging it a lot in my food intake. And I haven't tracked a single calorie since the beginning of the year. And I'm maintaining my weight pretty well. So that's pretty exciting for me. I haven't had, I can't say I haven't had any, but I haven't had any serious binges. So I think my relationship with food is definitely improved. And it'll keep improving as long as I keep everything in check. I did eat quite a few wings last night watching the game, or what? That was my excuse to buy wings from the grocery store. But I did have a few hot wings that I made at home in my New Wave oven. And that makes them sound healthy, but they weren't because they were pre-made at the store. I just warmed them up in the New Wave, so they were probably still fried and not the best choice, but they were delicious, and that's what matters. Also had a couple of near beers because you guys know I'm on the wagon, don't drink anymore. But I had a few near beers, and that was good too. It was almost like, you know, a real Super Bowl party. All right. Let's see. Yeah, not bad, not bad. That is always not my most favorite shaving combination. But it was the blade that needed to get used, and it was the Shavette that I pulled out of the cabinet. Little irritation. I think I got one little weeper over here that I noticed, but can only blame myself, probably. Could blame the equipment, but who knows. What else? Back to work tomorrow. Going to be a great day. New patient assignment day. Follow up with some clients. I have some scheduled appointments. It'll be fun. Get to hang out with my two fantastic coworkers, so it'll be good. Although we're probably, I think everybody is busy enough nowadays that we don't really get to hang out anymore. But, you know, we'll see each other at the new patient assignment meeting. I don't know. It's work. It's fine. All right. Last pass. I'm not shaving the head today. Mostly, once again, because I took a shower this morning. I went for a ruck, and I don't want to trim the hair and shave and have to shower again. I already had the shower, so yeah, I'm back on the ruck. I don't guess I mentioned it to you guys, but there towards the end of December, I started having some aches and pains in my hips and my pelvic area, kind of at the top of the groin and stuff. So I laid off the exercise for the most part, just kind of letting those muscles, I think it's either strained or tight psoas or hip flexors or something, but it's been pretty uncomfortable just to walk in everyday life, let alone rucking. But yesterday was such a beautiful day here in Central Texas. It was, you know, the 3rd day of February or 2nd day of February, whatever it was. And I think we got up to 82. It was nice and sunny and beautiful, so I decided to go for a ruck, and I did. Probably overdid it a little bit yesterday, since it had been over a month since I rucked. I did, I don't know, 6 miles. And then this morning I woke up and did another 4. Because, you know, I do those challenges, and one of the challenges was to do 20.2 for January, but since I was on the injured reserve list, no rucking, I was trying to make up those miles. And then the February challenge is to ruck at least 5 days a week, every week of the month, or if you're a serious rucker, at least 1 mile every day. So I'm going to try and do at least 1 mile 5 days a week, as long as the hips and stuff hold out. They've been a little achy, but not terrible, so we'll see. Also not terrible is that last pass. We are done. What was terrible is after we finished the Shinyon, we realized we didn't take any pictures together. So there is no photographic evidence of the amazing date of the two of us together. It's kind of sad, but like I told her, there will be more amazing dates in the future, hopefully, and we'll get pictures of those. Yeah, that's not a bad quick shave. A little scruff in the typical areas, but that's all right. So let's finish it off. We'll do a little of the Barbasol. I've got a feeling I'm going to get some sting. Also, what happened Saturday? Ridiculous. Dropped the alum. It's cracked. Luckily, it had the rubber band on, because if not, I would have alum chips for days all over my bathroom floor. You can probably, I don't know if you can hear it crumbling as I use it. So I'm going to have to hop online and order a new alum. But good job, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, for the rubber band trick. And thank you, Jose Negron, for gifting that to me all those years ago. I wish I could have used it until it died. Fortunately, I broke it because clumsy. All right, let's get a little bit of the Barbasol. And yeah, there was some sting on that. So there's going to be a sting on this too, because whew, it is cheap drugstore aftershave. And that means it's full of alcohol. So yeah, so no real weepers. Thought I had one over here, but no real weepers. Pretty decent shave. No nicks, no cuts, no bumps. All right, we'll finish it off with the Nivea. There's not much left in here. This stuff is so thick. I probably should rub it in my hands first. That way it gets a chance to kind of melt up before I start rubbing it on my skin that's got a little bit of razor irritation, but you know, I'm not a smart fella. All right. Fantastic. That's the shave. The Monday mow down, shave, silky, whatever. Thank you guys and gals so much for spending a little bit of time this evening with me, or whenever you watch this. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate all your support. Once again, thanks for watching. I hope the rest of the week treats you well. I got the vapors from the Barbasol, that alcohol. Hope the rest of the week treats you well. No matter what you do, go spend some time with your friends and family because it's really important. I'll see you guys in the next shave, probably Thursday. Probably won't be a weekend shave because I'm going to New York to do the funeral stuff for my brother-in-law. So, if I don't see you, hope to see you soon, but it probably won't be this weekend. So maybe Tuesday or Thursday. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking now. Have a great evening. God bless. We'll see you next time.